Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
If you like a lot of wrestling on your YouTube,
Swag.
Join our cult. Shabba. Joined as always by the illustrious Ross on Wrestling.
Illustrious. I like it. This is a good start, isn't it?
It is.
Very quiet.
It's just a, yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Illustrious. I agree. Wholeheartedly.
And the rambunctious Jack the Jobber.
Thank you. I didn't get the green memo, the olive.
I know. Maffew's gone from being a...
Check DMs.
Got the teachers wrong last week. It was an IT teacher, the comments said, that you look like. And now you look like you should be stood at a bar with like a grenadine and vodka. Going, hello.
I'll take that. Wait, is there any negative connotations there? Is
I don't know. Nice drink, that, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Had it in Magaluf. At BCM. I was there seeing DJ Sammy drinking grenadine and vodka.
DJ
Oh,
Sam.
DJ Sam. Oh, thank you very much, people. I'm glad I've finally gotten your approval.
Oh, no, I think this is just Ross's.
No, that was me in 2011.
Oh, right.
Drinking grenadine and vodka, watching DJ Sammy.
I'm still going to take the compliment.
The dream's alive. You can do it, yeah.
I'll copy-paste the bit of that conversation that I liked and just delete the rest. It's awesome.
She was there as well, the girl that sang Heaven.
Really?
I forget her name, yeah.
As a kid, I thought that was DJ Sammy.
Aye.
Because you didn't understand
Yeah,
the concept.
He's just a little tiny man.
Yeah.
Stands there going, hey!
Whistle posse.
So, it is the Cultaholic Wrestling Video Podcast. Not just the video podcast. I've been calling it for the last year and a bit.
You stopped for a bit and then you started calling it again.
No one pays attention,
No.
honestly. Let's get in with the news. Tommaso Ciampa, neck surgery.
Being confirmed. It's happening right now, potentially. It's happening today.
Oh, right now?
Yeah. Might be happening right now.
Well, it'd be really weird if he's listening to this podcast and go, yeah, that's actually right. And they go, no. And then the doctors go, oh my God, he can hear us. Quick, put the...
But when he hears it, it'll be tomorrow. So, like, it'll have happened.
Oh, damn it. I thought you were turning for
You'll
something.
be resting up.
Sorry, this is like the crappiest Doctor Who special ever. Here we are. There's anterior cervical fusion, R-Drive, a Chevrolet movie theatre, to remove a herniated or degenerative disc. Wait, you
sounds
should speak
bad.
to Matt Hardy about that.
Yeah, but this is in his neck. And it just sounds... It's such a shame.
Yes.
He was on the run of his life. The storyline was good. His wrestling was fantastic. He was going to power through until WrestleMania weekend and then have surgery, but apparently not anymore. Must have got too bad.
Again, like Matt Hardy.
Yeah, it's just such a shame for him.
He did that on purpose, didn't he, Matt Hardy?
Oh, I
Me
can't...
spine and me pelvis is fusing. You got to give his time off. I'm away from Bray Wyatt. Yeah!
Dude, there's so many people tweet about that. Sorry, I've got to have a useless lump removed from my back. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, WrestleMania. Yeah, same about Ciampa. Obviously, I'm not a wrestler. Don't know about how bodies can take to heal up, but it sucks that it happened right after he did both Raw and then SmackDown and then Raw and then SmackDown. And you're like, oh, are these guys been able to do these style because they've been wrestling the NXT? Like, they do all this stuff, then they have a break? Or, I don't know. But
It's bad for the storyline as well. It's just such a shit.
But luckily, WWE's ruined it beforehand, so it's all right.
They've not ruined it. It's not their fault. It's no one's fault. It's just like...
I was like, oh, it's already not good then. No, I'll take surgery now.
It's just like... you could tell that both him and Gargano were just loving this whole thing. They were doing so well. They were pouring their hearts into it. And now he's going to vacate the belt. And it's like, well...
I hope he doesn't vacate it. He wears it with it on his...
In this hospital. He has surgery with it, right? Just sat there like that, having surgery.
We can fix your neck, but we cannot remove the title from his grasp for some reason. Joshua and Thunder Liger to retire. God, that's amazing. He's been doing it for this long.
Me and Pacitti and Sam arrived today, and it was me and Pacitti on the news. And Sam just casually...
On the news? Why would you do?
No, not
Carry
on
on.
the news. And Sam was just casually like, what's in the news today? And Pacitti just thought he already knew. Oh, well, there's the thing about Liger retiring. And Sam was like... It looked like he'd been told like Christmas was cancelled. He was like, what? I can't believe it. I was like, you can't believe it. He's 54.
Right.
But he did make a good point. He was like, he just seems like one of those wrestlers who just carry on forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Forever.
He's announced when he's retiring, the next Wrestle Kingdom. So I wonder who his last match is going to be again. I genuinely don't know.
Jake Hager.
Yeah.
Jake Hager will retire.
Beats him down. It can't. I thought it would be Ishimori because he's like the next big thing in the. But he already lost to him yesterday, or at the time of recording, tapped out clean. So, don't know who it's going to be.
It's weird because I think he's wrestled everybody.
Yeah, he's
like,
wrestled
young
Ospreay.
and old. Like,
yeah,
Like Ospreay. He's got
Kushida's
Davis OTT.
Scotty
replace him.
Davis. Yeah, that'll be a good match. But what? What's he going to do? It's all sad news this week.
I mean, that's necessarily sad because he's retiring while he's still able-bodied, I guess.
True.
Some of himself.
Going out on his own terms.
Right.
What was it? To broaden his horizons or something? Do some new things in life rather than wrestle.
Yes.
Paint.
And in the year between now and next Wrestle Kingdom, he's going to apparently wants to wrestle like around the world a bit more. So he's not going to be on all the New Japan tours. He is going to Ireland, for example. So, you know, it's all fine. It's just a bit sad as well because he's such a ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess with the full body suit and the face and everything, he's just been ageless. Apart from the fact that he's gotten fatter. Liger looks really old.
There's been several, maybe. You never know. The old
No.
clown thing.
He was dancing at Wrestling Media Con, when Wrestle Talk were on the segues and
Yes,
that.
he was.
Liger was in the background giving it all this.
Toto Africa is the song that got him going.
as it does all of it.
Well, he's only human.
Yeah.
King Kong Bundy passed away.
Yeah, that was
In a
sad.
rough 3 hours for Luke Perry, who I mostly know for Oz. And Keith Flint, I think.
Oh, from the
Yeah,
Prodigy as
Keith,
well.
from Prodigy. So yeah, it was hellish.
It was one of those like days or like spans of like a day or two where just like 3 or 4 famous people died, and you're like, what?
And even burst when Keith Flint died, I went, wait, these always come in threes, don't they? And I thought, I won't post that because I'll be
Do
horrible.
they always
Like,
come in threes?
They tend.
some other
it's
people have
weird.
said this. That is I mean, yeah. Bundy had a weird career because he got signed to the WWF, joined them, and WrestleMania 2.
I didn't realize how young he was when he main event. He was like 27 when he main evented, which like
Right.
back then, like the sign of the time, you just didn't do that. You had to work your way up and
Like 40-year-olds in the main
Yeah.
event, yeah.
Yeah, but they went, look how big he is.
look at all that meat.
And then he did the IBM adverts, which, according to Bundy, he was led to believe that it would just be the small brush of magazine adverts, no big deal. And he's like driving past, he sees this giant billboard with him on it. It's like, Vince isn't going to like this, is he? So I didn't speak to him until he needed him in '94.
I know it's like it's not looked back upon as one of the better main events of all time too, WrestleMania 2, but it does the job, and it's in front of like a really excited crowd, and it's just
And a
classic.
commentator who's really into it.
Elvira.
That's right.
Yeah, when he rips off
Nearly Hall of Fame.
he rips off the bandages and she goes, "Oh, it's good to see so much exposed flesh." Just Elvira fancying Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's quite clunky by modern standards, but it's classic heel babyface in a cage. Hogan beats up Heenan afterward. So what more do you want?
You both love the bit where he'd rip the turnbuckle off with the green tongue.
Oh, Enzo.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm gonna keep that tweet up and take it on the chin, brothers.
Did he? Is that what he
what
said?
a nonce.
He did. We wrestled the Vaude villains. Yeah, it was a shame because I posted on Facebook and people were like, he's doing exactly what you want him to do. You're talking about him. I'm like, we're talking about what a goon he is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be outsmarted by him.
It's also not as if
Instead
like,
of Keys could outsmart him.
Why would you want that publicity though? Being
Right.
just a
also
Well,
George
considering the other publicity he's got.
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
also George
Moving
Steele died like very recently, like 2 years ago or something.
Yeah.
So where was he when that what was going on when that happened?
I love the guy that went 5.
No. No.
I got it.
Yeah.
I can't even read. Report claims Arn Anderson was fired from WWE after allowing Alicia Fox to perform whilst intoxicated.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Oh.
I like On, but you can't do that, can you? It's a bit
Well,
of
he
a
did.
Well, yeah, and he got
Not
sad.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of a shame.
She shouldn't be turning up like that either. Like to be
No.
fair.
Hopefully she's not got some issue. Well, it sounds like.
Well, apparently, I think it was Big Sean Ross again. Hello, Sean Ross.
Oh, here we go. Name drop all the Twitter writers.
Apparently, WWE offered her rehab, but she turned it down and didn't turn up for a while. So God knows what's going on. She's been
Oh,
putting
wow.
like,
Really?
yeah, she's been putting like little inspirational messages on Instagram and stuff. So
So what, her
there
mum's
must-
using it then?
there must be some truth to it, I guess.
Hopefully
Reading
she's
between the
alright.
lines.
Yeah.
Oh, God, well, we're going to move on then about making any daft jokes.
Do you think Arnold will show up in All Elite, or do you think that's just the same rumor that hits everyone who leaves anywhere these days?
Nah, if they're going to do the anyway title match or whatever, all elite, they're going to have Arn Anderson come out and spinebuster somebody with one functioning hand.
He did a bad thing, but it's still one of my favorite WrestleMania moments. That when he spinebusters Taker, so dressed like just a bloke,
Yeah.
he just gets in.
Half crippled, Arn Anderson hits the best spinebuster of his entire career,
So
WrestleMania
good.
18.
It's like watching someone's dad stand up to someone, and he just
And he,
drills
no,
it.
Dad, don't do it. He won! He won, yeah, get him, Dad.
It's the sit up as well. He does it, and then he goes, yeah, and then just rolls up. Oh, class.
I think
like
he's been
the
saving
way-
it up for another 20 years.
Not enough people have that stance, do they? Wide legs, bent down, like ooh,
Everything where it should be,
Yeah.
as he said in that promo.
all strategically placed. Everything is, what was it? Functional.
Not my spot, but your spot. Tori Wilson inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. God, Twitter was good this week, wasn't it?
Yeah. Bloody hell.
Look, Tori Wilson, she was around late era WCW. She's part of the Invasion. She was very attractive. She's there because she's a woman and they do need representation, everything else like that. Obviously, the mainstream publicity she's got, great. Obviously, it's not for any wrestling ability because But at the same time, yeah, a lot of people like, okay, cool. She's not problematic.
Yeah.
It's Hall of Fame.
All I think about this is that, and I don't mind, the Hall of Fame doesn't have to be brilliant wrestlers and everything. And as Tori Wilson
Thanks for
herself,
people think.
as Tori Wilson herself said, like, people are forgetting it was an entertainment thing. But there are women that I'd rather have seen going before her. Is Molly Holly in? I don't think she is.
No.
I want to see Molly Holly in there, for example. Yeah. But, you know. Yeah,
But we're forgetting about the 5-star classics, that Honky Tonk Man at the Tokyo
well,
Dome.
yeah.
We count a burning hammer with a guitar. Dana Warrior has joined WWE's writing team. Again, Twitter was really good this week.
Could you imagine if she was just the best, like, brightest mind that ever happened in the business? Just coming up with all these wacky storylines that nobody else could. Everyone's writing her off before she started.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's...
I mean, fair enough. Your qualification is your deceased husband, essentially, I do believe. That's what I've taken from anyway. But she might be brilliant all the same, you never know.
I'm sure I read something where it was like, you've got a job here if you want. Where do you want to have the job? And she was like, creative. I don't know if that's true, but I read
I'll
that
ask you again, what job do you want?
Good on her. Shy Ben's getting out, as they say.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's weird because people have been automatically assuming... I don't know anything about her private life, but like, because Warrior was off his heed that she must be. I guess because she's got the surname Warrior. But like, that doesn't work.
No.
Unless via osmosis, she's, you know, the spirit of the warrior lives on through date. I haven't heard her talk for a while. It's like,
Do you think she's
Dana Warrior heard it. Hi, I'm fine. I start glowing. Why wearing tassels on your arm? But yeah, I'll wait for her to mess up, then laugh at her.
Yeah.
And then it says Hall of Fame. Oh, our Hall of Fame, right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Another news, Nick Gage versus Otani's been announced for Jealous Spring Break, along with Masato Tanaka versus LA Park.
So they're just
I'm very happy about.
What? LA Park? As in the real La Parka?
The real La Parka. So
Who-
it says La Parka, it's not La Parka.
So that first match is people are gonna die,
Yep.
and the second match is La Parka's gonna do his thing. I don't know what's he gonna do.
Wherever he wants. It's
Right.
La Parka.
Swing a chair and hit someone on the head.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to twat
He loves
Tanaka.
that.
Stand on the chair. Play
If he was
air
5'1"
guitar.
when he came in, he'll be 4'8" by the time he leaves. Any other news you want to think of? Other than Dub X Dub being this
I was
weekend.
gonna say, do you want to mention
in
what you're doing this
sunny
weekend?
Alberhausen. It better be sunny 'cause it's friggin' raining around here. I will be there. You'll be there by the time this comes out, or you'll be very disappointed because it's day one. It's very important.
Who do you think's gonna win the tournament?
See, both Volta and Ilya are in it.
And Axel Dieter Jr. of WWE.
he's not winning.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And David Starr. Why did
Oh,
he pick,
you're so funny, Jack.
Why did he pick Walter in the first round?
Because there's a possibility you might actually win.
He's not going to win. Walter's in NXT UK.
I'm wondering if he does win, will I, like, is it worth getting kicked out of WXW if I throw bottles?
You can't do that.
No!
Do you not like David Starr?
No, I like him, but just not against Volta.
Right, but
He's great. He's like, he's mayonnaise and Volta's chocolate.
He's
I
got-
like him, but never together.
he's got to beat him at some point. It's how wrestling
No, he
works.
doesn't.
Didn't Dreamer eventually beat Raven? Oh.
Yes. And that company is no longer alive.
Rock eventually beat Austin. Finally.
That's right.
I love that.
WWE's
program.
doing all right nowadays,
Finally.
aye. Okay, you got me there. But the point is, I will be in WXW.
Okay. And Matthew doesn't.
For day one, at least, if David Starr's like, David Starr beats Walter in 3 seconds of a cheeky rollerblade. Okay, cool. Where's the airport?
Oh,
And that's
dear.
the news.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame!
It's everyone's favorite segment,
Yes,
the
it
Hall
is.
of Fame.
Yes, it is. Oh. Yes, it is.
And let's look at the list of. Is this in the right order? It is in the right order. I misread it. In third place, washing machines in general. Just all of them, apparently.
no,
all
you've
of them.
lost.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry.
With an astonishing 36 votes. Fit Finley, for impressive 67 votes. But who can believe it? Who can possibly believe it? The hypothetical tag team of Batista and Xavier Woods, 83 votes. Jack the Jobber won.
Walk for miles. Yeah, good. Pleased with that.
You won with something that doesn't exist.
Yes. Ross's jeans got in.
They exist.
twice.
Yeah, you wanted best.
I was explaining the Hall of Fame to my mum last night. I've been home this past
no.
couple of days, and she was like, "So what? Is it going to be a wrestler?" I was like, "No, like various things are in. I nominated Bears once. Ross's jeans got in." She was like, "Well, I want to go in." And I'm not. I can't, Mum. I'm sorry. I can't nominate you. I can't do it. I'm not No, don't. No.
Okay.
No.
I'll wait to meet your mum first. And
That's one of the creepiest things I've ever seen you do. One mention of his mum. A look on your face I'll never forget.
Oh,
Jack
dear,
the mummer.
What? Am I like Shelton Benjamin? The mam gimme.
No, it's like Millhouse. It's just you, but like the
right.
Can you
dress.
believe she was a stand-up comic?
What,
the
the-
woman that played Shelton's mum?
Really?
Yeah. I watched some of her stand-up and it was terrible.
Nah.
Yeah.
Get away.
Yeah, can't believe it.
The one who forgot Shelton's name in a promo and called out, like, said Shelton left him and goes, "We want you, Shelton, get out here." And he went, "Viscera, get out here."
Oh, dear.
Anyway, as the winner of last week, what is your Hall of Fame pick this week, Jack?
Mine is Mauro Ranallo, but specifically on this week's NXT. Because there was a little bit on YouTube that went up of, you know that Eric Bugenhagen, the guy who does the air guitars. He's doing that thing after the show when the cameras are off, but there's still like a dark segment where he's running around the ring, getting all the fans excited, playing air guitar and stuff. Goes over to commentary. Nigel McGuinness is immediately like, don't do it. Don't come up. He comes over, puts an air guitar on Nigel. Nigel doesn't do anything. Puts an air guitar on Percy. Percy's like, "Yeah, I'll do it. Come on." He's doing quite a reserved air guitar. Mauro loses his mind. He's giving it all this. It's fantastic. He's having such a good time.
That new toupee of his was flowing in the wind. It was
Has
fantastic.
he had his hair done?
He's had that off the back of the neck on the top.
Oh,
I forget
yeah.
what it's called. What's
Yeah,
it called?
A transplant.
A transplant, hair transplant. Looks good though.
Does he look good?
Especially when he's bopping his hair.
it's
Yeah.
moving.
Nigel took his guitar and smashed it over the back of Mauro, and Mauro no-sold it.
It was an air guitar. And he didn't.
Derek-
Don't care.
Air guitars don't work or what? All right, write that down when you get to fight them.
He mustn't have said to him, like, watch the air guitar. Like, if he warned him it was coming, like a wrestler does.
Duck the air guitar. Small
Yeah.
package. 1, 2, 3.
Through the announce tail powerbomb. So mine's Mauro.
Okay.
It's properly good, but it looks a bit suspect as his hands going up and down a lot. A more immature
Oh, it's
viewer
an air guitar.
would see
Nah,
something.
that's all right.
Nah, okay, right. Fair
As long as that arm's there.
that arm
you know.
was there, but
Yeah, there we
it
go.
was up here. That he turned it vertically like he was on Guitar Hero, and he was getting the boost. But so his other hand's right down here next to his chap,
So
his
he's
fella.
So he's twiddling the knob.
It looks like he's It looks
Technical expression.
suspect, but for the passion and the enthusiasm he brought, mine's Mauro Ranallo air guitar.
Awesome. Well, we know what suspect looks like on this show. Ross, what is your pick for Hall of Fame?
Well, I was disgusted watching this week's Raw when I saw Tori Wilson's Hall of Fame package.
Of course,
and
absolutely.
there was a glaring omission.
Oh, no.
Al was left out of the package for whatever reason. A man who was played off his own daughter by Dawn Marie. Dawn Marie married Al Wilson in their underwear. Dawn Wilson then murdered, not intentionally, well, manslaughtered Al Wilson by shagging him to death. 2003, I miss you dearly. But Al Wilson, dead, but not mentioned at all in Tori Wilson's, her own biological daughter. Not even mentioned in the Hall of Fame package, so I want Al Wilson to right that wrong, to go into the Cultaholic Hall of Fame. It's the least he deserves for what he sacrificed for the business. He sacrificed his life. A small part of me hopes, though, Al Wilson, who I think is still alive in real life, rocks up in like zombie makeup at the Hall of Fame.
Zombie Al Wilson.
Hello, Tori.
Hello, my friend. With me.
What was the plan? Was it implied that Dawn Marie's entire plan was to kill him, or was that just an accident? Was it just to marry him to get into Tori
I think she was
Wilson's
just
head?
I
getting
think it
into Tori
was,
Wilson.
yeah.
She wanted Tori Wilson, didn't she? Because that lesbian.
Oh yes.
I'm going to steal this from
Go on.
OSW. Lesbian pollen
Yeah.
scene in the hotel room. So yeah,
Well,
it's a far way to go in it to get to Tori Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was homage to the Anna Nicole Smith, which was only a few years old at that point, who basically married somebody who was, I think he looked legally dead when she married him, you know. Clearly big relationship there, but yeah, what a storyline.
Yeah.
Al Wilson.
Can't believe it wasn't referenced.
yeah.
Don't know why.
She better mention it.
Yeah, she better do.
I'll be like, boo, Tori, boo. Like,
that
horrible
all-
matches. But if she mentioned Al Wilson, I'm like, yeah, Tori's always been my favourite.
Is that actually her dad, or is it an actor?
I think it's actually our dad.
Is he?
I think yeah.
If he's still alive, that's quite impressive. He's lived to a pretty old age there. Yeah.
Unless he was just geet young when he had her.
How funny would it be if I was actually his dad?
If what? I think it is. It might.
I think it is a biological father. Yeah.
I just assumed he'd be an actor. Like,
I'm sure I looked at.
can you check that while
Go
I
on,
do
check
my
it out.
Yeah, we'll do time management.
Who are you
That's
nominating?
even better. I'm going to vote for him. That's okay. Oh, mine is something that happened today. I was going to nominate the Firestarter music video because it's such a impactful part of my childhood and because I really wanted to win this week. But because of a Twitter interaction I had this morning with, yesterday, if you're watching this today, involving Jack, I'm not usually one of these people that likes these things that you see on Twitter and Facebook that is it me or I am today years old when I figured out this and it's something really obvious. Like, the Union Jack has, the Scottish, England and the flag that we tell Northern Ireland to lose. It's part of the Union Kingdom thing. And like all this stuff, you're like, yes, yeah, we know that. We went to school. Yeah, we're not stupid. And I saw one today that Jack brought my attention. I'm a grown-ass man. I saw Shrek the year it came out. I did not realize until today that Lord Farquaad's name is supposed to sound like something.
Oh!
F-word.
I thought just Farquaad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not just doing it. Oh, all right, good.
Realised it
Oh,
now.
phew. What a relief.
Lord, yeah. That's a fun way to say that in front of kids, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
It's a,
Any huff,
it's a
any
real
puff,
dad,
any-
by the way. Sorry, it's a real dad.
Is he still alive?
I don't know.
He must have.
Oh, then he'll be there. No, he'll be in the crowd then. They go, Dawn
he has
Marie's
to be
here.
in zombie makeup.
Oh, hi, Dad.
He has to be dressed as a zombie.
If he's sat in the crowd next to the door.
Simon Kincaid.
I hope Dawn Marie sat next to him as well
Yeah.
in a wedding dress.
That's a bit. Oh, you can't have them sat together. Sort of thing.
I can't find out.
Can't hold you do.
Sorry, yes, Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek. The villain from Shrek. Brilliant character. He's very small. Did not know that his name, Lord Farquaad.
They're a
Trust me,
bit
something.
devious, these children's filmmakers, aren't they? There's that thing with the Disney films with all the cocks.
Yeah.
Oh, the
scenes.
Little Mermaid video
Yeah.
cover, right?
There's loads of them, isn't there?
But the guy, they got an interview with the guy, didn't he? He said, yeah, because it wasn't deliberate. I just had a lot of sleep.
Bollocks.
Some tight deadline.
Go
so
away.
His sleep just drawing willies.
Shrek's.
What would you do at that point if someone found out that you drawn a cock? Would you admit it and go, yeah, I did? I'll just go, oh, I'm really tired. But I'm tired, I draw cocks.
Depends if you're a boy pop or not, innit? If you want to pop the boys, say yes. If you don't want to pop the boys, say no.
I don't want to talk about boy popping.
Oh, one of the best.
Oh, that was a bad choice of words, wasn't it?
No, but we know what you mean.
Yeah.
We're all wrestling fans. One of the best tweets I ever saw
Disgusting.
was before he signed with WWE. Noam Dar once tweeted,
Oh, he did some good quotes.
"I wrestle for Pop the Boys Championship Wrestling." Yeah, good.
Yeah. Noam Dar's Twitter feed should be on this at one
Oh, he
point.
just tweets about dogs now.
Exactly.
Oh, right. I can't get
The
on
best topic.
Yeah. Oh, you're a cat man, aren't you?
I'm allergic to dogs. I'm by force. I'm a cat man.
I don't speak well of you either.
What?
Anyway, around that terrible punchline. Your choices are...
Mauro Ronaldo's air guitar.
Sorry, can you say his name again?
Mauro Ronaldo's air
okay.
guitar.
If I can't go with Andrade, the
Yeah.
giant,
Al Wilson.
Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
He hoofed and he poofed and he signed an eviction note. Shrek's fun. Oh, Shrek's great.
Run, run, I'm the gingerbread man. You monster.
Ronda Rousey also stole
What?
Shrek's entrance music.
Yes,
Because when
she
they're
did.
him and Donkey are doing the tag team match, then when they're working.
Hey, no, they're working
when
heavy.
They're working that one shot. In
They're popping the
Farquaad's
boys.
Castle. Imagine there's no popping the boys. Shrek comes out.
I want Ronda Rousey.
Nodding and winking, all the lads watching backstage.
Ronda Rousey to be flanked by the three little pigs.
Hey, how you doing? What's that?
I'm saying I want Ronda Rousey to be flanked by the three little pigs now.
Oh my God! Shrek and Donkey start bumping like Michaels at SummerSlam against Hogan. It's because they don't want to. They want to go over.
Dave Reigns there.
Oh my God!
Anyway. What are we talking about? To give us money, cultaholic.com. No,
Patreon.com.
I'm all over the place. I'm very sorry.
Patreon.com/cultaholic, where you can vote upon the Hall of Fame.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw and SmackDown recap.
And now let's look at the week of wrestling. Starting off with Monday Night Raw, because why wouldn't you?
Just one more. I'm getting it. Well, we're in the Fastlane now. We're on the road to WrestleMania. Can you feel it? Can you feel it in your bones?
Not really.
Literally
Okay.
no. Absolutely no.
At the Rumble,
Okay.
I was like, WrestleMania is going to be. This is all building up really well. Elimination Chamber with Kofi, I was like, yes. Fastlane, which is meant to be the acceleration point towards the... It's all kind of ground down a bit, and I'm a bit like...
But they can't call it stalling.
No.
And we'll get that later on.
Bring Roadblock back. That's a far more fitting title.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to Roadblock?
Speed camera. Roman Reigns.
Sleeping policeman. Pelican Crossing.
Yeah.
Let's just
Lollipop
name some more,
Man.
shall we?
Roman Reigns asked Seth Rollins to reform the Shield with Dean Ambrose, and he said, "Nah, you're all right, mate."
He did initially.
He did,
Then was like, "Whoa, life's too short. Go on then."
And then they're like...
Well, they did the worst thing possible, did he? What somebody, Sean Killer on the blog of Doom called 3-Man Bland, which I think is fantastic. Thank you very much.
I called them Heel Team 6. I thought that was clever, but 3-Man Bland is...
That's all right.
3-Man
It's a decent
Bland
second
is
place.
fantastic.
Yeah, McIntyre, Lashley, and Corbin, a.k.a. the Diddlers. Yeah. We've stopped saying that. I think we need to bring that back.
Given the current climate...
I was going to say, it's a bad week to bring it back of all weeks with that programme that's aired here and over
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're not mention him. Oh, okay. Good. It's a good job we edited that. We originally put him in the Hall of Fame pick.
No, you
didn't. Drew McIntyre, Lashley, and Corbin came out and attacked Reigns and Rollins when Ambrose leaving. They are the stupidest people in Raw history, and that takes the worst possible time to do that. Because then Rollins, they waited 5 more minutes for Ambrose to get in his Corvette and drive off. Then it would have been all right. But because I hear my friends getting beat up, why? And then come out like Popeye.
Drew came out and got a really funny promo. I know he was just in a really hyped up mood or whatever, but he was like, "We were gonna challenge you to an epic match at Fastlane, but now you don't deserve it." I was like, "Epic match?" When does Drew talk like that? And then then that was gonna be the 6th, which is still happening because Dean came.
No,
back.
the epic match is cancelled, so we're getting this one. We're going to challenge you to a match this Sunday, only on the WWE.
Straight from the pen of Dana Warrior.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, messing up the show. Triple H.
Also, Elias got involved in that opening segment because Ambrose was thinking about it, and then Elias came out with his guitar and went,
Yeah, I guess that was worth mentioning.
and then he beat him later on.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, Elias. He also does not have a match at Fastlane.
But he won. He beat Dean Ambrose. That's a big win. All right.
Triple H addressed Batista's attack on Ric Flair.
This needs to go away. Everything about this needs to go away. They've seen that tweet from Ronda last week where she called Becky by her real name and said it's fake and gone, "Oh, let's overshadow that and take all of the Heatington away from it," I believe. I think that's what they're going for.
I think that's possibly overlooking things, but still, you're right. I agree with everything you're saying. To bring up Ric Flair's dead kid for a promo, like...
Yeah.
Batista, remember you killed Reed Flair.
No.
So I'm gonna get revenge. What are you on about? Oh, no, guys, this is serious. Don't want me. NXT. No. That's dead now, remember?
It's just a load of crap he's going like, the rest of the show is fake, but my bit's really like, it's proper serious. And then we'll get to WrestleMania, and he'll be stood there dressed like that bloody video game character, and Batista will be dressed like that film track, whatever it's called. Oh yeah, serious fight. There's proper like, oh, let's dress up, play fancy dress for entrances. Get in the bin, man, will you? Go away.
Oh, God, they go like some package. Remember, Reed Flair, and all this serious package, and it's like sponsored by Predator, and he comes out with the match.
What was he once the term? Was he Terminator?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, he'll do Alien next time.
He's been Conan.
What's that video
Conan.
game? What's the one I'm talking about with the beard that everyone compares him to?
Oh, Kratos, God of War.
Kratos,
I didn't know what you were talking
Oh
about.
yeah, he's gonna do that.
And then
Oh, is he actually?
I don't know.
Oh, I should do.
Batista will be from his film, whatever that film's called.
Drax.
I don't know. Yeah.
Drax.
Bloody hell,
Triple
really?
H, people are saying that Triple H could be. I never know whether it's Thanos or Thanos from the Avengers.
I'll say Thanos.
Okay, with his
But, don't trust me on pronouncing words.
with his glove and that. So
He's gloving that.
with his glove and that.
I love this. The biggest film of all time came out. Batista's in it?
Not.
But don't forget, it's a super serious fight. The rest of it's fake, but that one where they're playing fancy dress, yeah.
I tried to be kind.
I'm so happy Ric Flair isn't dead yet.
I tried to.
What the hell?
I try to be kind to Triple H here and try to interpret it in a way, because you know how Punk's pipe bomb was really shooty, but everything he said could be interpreted through like the lens of kayfabe. I
Right.
tried to do that with this one, and it was sort of like you could say that Triple H is saying, well, the showmanship and the dressing up and everything, that's out the window now. This is a brawl. That's how I try to look at it, but I do understand that it's like, it does still devalue everything else on the show.
Yeah,
Says it.
all lenses of kayfabe were put in the bin when he went. The rest of it's fake, but this one's going to be real. Forget about the characters. This isn't the character of Triple H. This is Paul. He wouldn't say Paul, though,
I
would
wish
he?
he'd called himself Paul.
I'm Paul, the father of 3 from Greenwich.
Hi, Paul.
He was like, at one point, it sounded like he hadn't seen Batista for ages. He was like, Dave, I'll come to your house. I'll invite you around mine. I was like, this sounds really nice. Just have a catch up.
Well, come to my house, Dave.
Well, he went to Randy's house, didn't he, that time? Which in the most hilarious. That was so good.
Yeah.
Don't get the door.
I forget because they... Yeah, but it's immediately... They play the scream of the girl and then play the exact same scream immediately afterwards. So it's like, ah! It's like...
Is it the Wilhelms? Ah!
It's a guy falling off a cliff. So I don't think it devalued everything else in the show because they talk about kayfabe and everything else. I'm pretty sure that died a long time ago.
Yeah, but you don't want to see the people on the show going, this is fake.
Yeah, you don't want to see someone in
Right.
Game of Thrones go, that's not a real dragon.
Yeah.
I'm all right. Yeah.
Well, it's like
Well, they do go that. They don't believe the existence of
Darth Maul in Star Wars Episode 2, The Phantom Menace, plucking these little things off his head going, no, they're fake.
He's trying to wind up the...
It worked again this week. I got loads of people. It was fantastic. I said it with a massive crap-eating grin on my face as well, and still people were like, no, Ross, it's Episode 1, you tit. Who's laughing
Yeah.
now, eh?
Only George Lucas can get Star Wars wrong. However,
That'll show him.
yeah. Remember when kayfabe died? Tamina defeated WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Sasha Banks. Did she?
Oh, yeah, she
I think I was
did.
asleep at this
She
point.
pinned her.
Yeah. No,
Oh Christ!
I said clean by accident on my video, but it wasn't. It was a little distraction. Nia was on the outside and sort of snagged her foot as she hit the ropes.
It's
Yeah.
a dirty pin, as the game's called them.
It led to a super kick. And but so she hit her with a move and pinned her. It wasn't like she grabbed the tights or anything, but it wasn't very good.
That means she's losing.
Yeah.
Michael Shea and Colin. Okay, I'm really happy for one. Stephanie McMahon was full of exposition, where she explains everything. I had literally no clue who these people were, and neither did the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, it's the presenters from Saturday Night Live. Crowd could not care less.
I've never seen them, never just seen them. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when videos go viral off Saturday Night Live,
I watched
sometimes
the odd
I've just never
sketch.
seen them, yeah.
Yeah. Are they like a part of a segment or something? I don't understand.
The daily update, weekly update, whatever.
Is that like the
No,
news?
that Norm Macdonald used to
The
do?
newsy bit.
Yes.
I don't know.
I know this because Twitter told me. Thank you, Twitter. But yeah, I mean, obviously, Saturday Night
The
Live.
WrestleMania correspondence.
Meltzer said, and
Great.
Meltzer and Alvarez said that was almost enough to make them not want to watch WrestleMania.
As opposed to not watching Raw like they do every. Oh, who said that? That wasn't very nice. Raw Women's Champion
bet
Ronda
Meltzer
Rousey
does.
attacked Becky. Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey attacked Becky Lynch.
Oh.
She did.
Well, how have they done? How have they had the simplest storyline ever? Becky won the Rumble, but she wasn't officially in it. Charlotte needs to get her way back into the match. There's your story. Like Charlotte gets put in by Vince because he likes her, and the heat's still on her, and Becky's still the babyface. It's like Austin and Brett, and they messed that one up as well in '97. But the point is, like, how have they? So
They're just making it up from week to week, aren't they?
they're rewriting everything.
Yeah.
The belt Ronda left the belt in the ring, and because Stephanie wouldn't reinstate.
But it wasn't
Becky.
officially, I'm going to give this up. It was just like, I'm going to leave it there. That's open to your own interpretation while we decide what we're going to do.
Right.
So
I can't be bothered taking this to the airport. I'll leave it here and pick it up.
Stephanie refused to reinstate Becky, so Ronda was like, right, well, you
Yeah.
can have that, I'm off. This time, earlier in the show, just backstage, Stephanie goes, I've reinstated Becky. She's not suspended anymore, and she's going to have a match for the vacant title.
Yeah.
And then Ronda came back despite getting what she wanted, and then said, I didn't vacate it, actually, I like it now. And I just was like, oh, what's going on?
I don't think these weeks and stuff like this are that important to the overall storyline, which is Becky's awesome, Charlotte is not awesome, Ronda Rousey's which is just getting us to the three-way at WrestleMania. I think that's the important thing. No, this wasn't a great episode. It wasn't, great in the overall story of things, but I don't think it's completely derailed because maybe they overcomplicated it so we forget about it in a week's time.
But look how NXT's done, linear, everything
Yeah,
makes
but it's
sense.
a lot more different.
Yeah.
1 hour a week,
Yeah,
get these
no,
basic
less
people. I
challenging.
mean,
It doesn't matter, though, because Vince will come back next week and just change it all. That's what he does these days. That's his new gimmick.
undo.
Yeah.
He's like the guy who you get Tesco home delivery and he's like, I'm sorry, there's been some substitutions. Xavier Woods. We didn't have any of them. But loads of Kevin Owenses, though.
But you won't be charged, though. That's the most important thing.
That's
It's been
right.
deducted from your total of your shop.
And you going to complain? Because I've got the basket right here.
What if he comes out and he's like, "Oh, we're changing it. It's going to be Tori Wilson versus Sable." Wow. Look at all. No. No.
Oh, you should have gone.
No,
Should have gone all the way there.
That's what I was about to say.
That's another thing was omitted from Tori Wilson's package was just the amount of time she necked on with Vince, and Vince was being a massive creep around her. Remember those days?
Yeah.
God, all the women had to do that.
Yeah.
Vince's
Midlife
angel.
crisis, Vince.
Just getting in the broom closet with them. That was fun, wasn't it?
Hello, Melina.
Someone would interrupt them. It happened 1,000 times.
Uh-oh. And then Linda's like, Vince! Like, oh, yeah, good
Hey,
times.
what's he like, eh?
Oh.
Our Vinny.
I thought people were joking when they said Ronda Rousey had a speech impediment because she kept on coming out with crap. I realised it was actually a real thing. So I felt bad all the times I've taken the mick out of her.
Has that got something to do with how quickly she speaks?
Yes.
Oh, right.
She speaks quicker than me. And people just go, didn't hear anything you said, pal.
Yeah.
What's it called? After Perm?
Well, that's what she calls.
Oh, no.
It's like an empty goal.
Oh, dear me.
But yeah.
Oh.
You've killed it all now.
Awesome.
Sorry,
Any thoughts
no,
on...
let's bring it back.
yeah.
In fairness, if that is which I'm not suggesting she's lying. So yeah, she does really well.
quick, she was lying.
No, she does really well given the circumstances. Fair play.
It's weird that they give her soliloquies
I
every
know.
freaking week. Oh, you can't talk very well. Not a problem. Here you again.
It's the WWE way, isn't it? You got a monologue.
She's got a fantastic memory. The way
So
she
much do
recites
I.
them. Bloody
Yeah.
hell, word for word.
And
That's like The Rock at doing the promos. Yeah, it's hello, Tampa.
her promos are quite inconsistent, but I like when she nails one and she accelerates towards the end and then hoys the mic down. She did that this week and then booted Charlotte out of the ring. I was like, yeah, that's good.
This
Intense.
is the Ronda Rousey that should have been there from the start.
Yeah.
I never bought the smiley Ronda Rousey. No, wasn't for me, that. I like the ass kicking.
Thank you, Ross. But yeah, what else? Oh, yeah, the tag team division. All the loser tag teams picked on Heavy Machinery, and so Heavy Machinery beat all of them in one match. There is no Raw tag team division.
They should just make one, shouldn't they?
That has to be the thing.
Get rid of the Raw one. Just have the SmackDown one.
Have Banks and Bailey wrestle these days. Well, whatever, we'll pin you as well.
He's a dumb bell. That was a good joke. Yeah, Victor's getting a bit of a spotlight now, isn't he? That's
That's a spotlight.
Well, fair play to him for being the backstage jock. I don't know. It's a good role for him. I'm trying to.
You're the head of the losers. Well done.
I'm trying to look on the bright side. Why were the
You are
other
being nice.
the other two teams were babyface teams and they were like sniggering along? I was like,
Are they babyface teams?
B team or babyface team? B team, go go go. Hawkins a rider.
Yeah, we are supposed to cheer them losers.
Yeah, we
Oh
are.
no.
Never mind.
There's some uber stable, the Legion of Losers. lol. Yeah, there we go.
The way
That'll
it's
work.
going, they'll just rock up next week with Jobber t-shirts on. Look at this, fans. We're using insider terms again.
Subscribe to be a heel Ziggler jobber. SmackDown, the new Daniel Bryan addressed his WWE title match against Kevin Owens at WWE Fastlane, and the highlight of the week for me was right at the very start of SmackDown because it showed the faraway shot of the crowd in the ring, and the strings of Daniel Bryan's theme music kick in, and all the crowd goes, yeah, oh, he's a bad guy now, boo. It's like perfect, like just midair. You can see him like, oh yeah, right, environmental guy, right. So yeah, he did a hell of a job on the mic here. They're doing a very, very good job of getting Kofi over as possible because
Set him to India just in case they did something bad. Very
Right.
good. Happy coincidence.
And nobody is somebody with nothing to lose. I was like, wow, that was a good line.
Oh,
We've got to talk about the New Day, by the way. Not Kofi. Was it Big E's tweet or Kofi's tweet? When they're watching TV? Unbelievable. Why would you do that in your spare time?
They know.
Do you reckon? Yeah, that died.
Yeah, we do reckon. Thanks for us. That's right, you're the cool one. What else have I got on to? Usos. Oh, no, sorry, the Owens. Owens said, blah, 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 blah. And that's the bottom line. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
I laughed.
Why not? Might as well.
is
I'm surprised.
Austin coming out at Mania or is that?
I'm surprised Steve Austin has the time to be watching or paying attention to Kevin Owens' stunner after he's watching Dick Tubbs' amazing video.
Twice.
Yep.
Well, maybe more.
Oh, should have nominated Dick Toes for the Hall of Fame.
Nah, he's had enough.
What a week
He's had enough.
What a week.
Having cameo next week.
We should get him
Hello,
in.
I'm Richard.
He was good, Cameron. He was in those
My
Japan.
God, it's like he was here in front of us.
I remember you said in those Japan vlogs, you were like, he's
He's a lot more talkative on camera in the Japan vlogs than he is in real life.
He's a very laid
Oh,
back
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Well, he hates me.
You have to crowbar that conversation of him, but he's a lovely guy once he starts talking.
Yeah.
Like Ronda, he just accelerates and accelerates.
He probably does hate me because he edits all my videos, like every single one of them.
He's going to have you saying something
Imagine
horrible
doing
now.
that. No, I can't talk. So like every video takes half an hour to record, and it should take 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I've got that thing. Ronda Rousey's got that thing.
2 minutes though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't do a 15-minute video.
In 2 minutes, yeah, you
2
can.
minutes.
Well done.
Well, you can when you believe. But an interesting line from Kevin Owens. He's run out of friends. That's either hinting at Sammy coming back, because Sammy's apparently going to be cleared around this time as well, or Sammy's going to return and turn on him. Which I hope not, because I was enjoying the little things like Kevin would put on Twitter, like Sammy's looking after me cats. I was enjoying that little stuff.
Yeah, and it's at the very end when he's getting double teamed. Crowd go Kofi. Oh, he's in India. Sammy. Oh, Mustafa Ali.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fine. So yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
nice.
Is this built into a multi-man at Mania or just a Kofi?
No,
Okay.
we had this last week. Remember?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was the big question. Are we going to? Oh, sorry, we've not mentioned it yet. I'll see if it's next.
Let's see if it is next. It's not, but I'll say it anyway. The Usos.
This was it. This is what I was going to say. Yeah, there we go.
The Usos getting ready for the Fastlane. So including the title Fastlane. So the feud is presumably to get Miz Dad as the designated driver for the pair of them.
I can't wait to see what George does on Sunday. I already do shooting star press, man. Off the top rope to the floor on top of Shane McMahon.
I used to do an impression of Shane saying, "See that Mania sign? I'm going to jump off that."
They are
That was good.
So good.
the second best promo in WWE. The Usos are.
Who's the best?
Samoa Joe.
Okay, yeah, it's fair.
Oh, I love Samoa Joe's promos. Only guy who feels real to me when he's saying it. He feels real.
I think Becky's up there as well.
You know what I've noticed about Becky? The one thing I hate about her.
What?
Is when she's listening to somebody say something back to her, she pulls her face like,
That's her. Just that's
she
her
stands
just
there
going-
like that and
Yeah, she's just
can't
being-
stop looking at it
Doug
now.
Arson.
That's just a. We've all got our ticks.
It just put me off a bit.
Yeah, well, more people do that when they're talking. Listen here, I'm going to insult you and you're going to stand there looking vacant now.
She doesn't look. She looks
I don't know
sassy.
what is it? What's it going for there? It's like,
Is it gonna be like, oh, is what you're saying ridiculous? That's what I get from it. Like,
just like scrunches her mouth up to the smallest way possible.
You just get the phone out to like that time when they're talking about it. Sorry, what? Say something?
the best one was when Charlotte was like, yeah, you had a date with Ken, the kendo stick, and then Becky in the ring just goes off mic. She just goes, who's Ken? It's so good. And Charlotte panics. She's like, you know exactly who Ken is. It's fun.
Don't upstage me, please.
Yeah.
It's hard to talk with these big teeth.
But the Usos were really. The Miz impression
Yeah.
was funny as well. No, Shane, brah. Just the whitest voice they could possibly do.
Yes.
I loved it.
R-Truth then paid tribute to his childhood friend of John Cena.
amount of
Thanks to
people
everyone that has
tweeting
messaged
me.
people like me. Oh, you as well,
Oh
then,
my
obviously. And
God.
presumably Jack as well saying,
that's-
Screenshot the
hey!
Screenshot the Wikipedia pages. R-Truth is actually 47 and John Cena's 41. How can he
Here
be
you
his
go.
childhood hero?
Well done. Can you hear that?
Do you think when he came out in the Rumble thing and it was Money in the Bank, they were like, that's not the right match. He's got the wrong one. The Money in the Bank's in June.
Put that in Botchamania. Put that in Botchamania.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Does crazy things.
Luckily for us, the match was awesome. Samoa Joe defeated R-Truth, Rey Mysterio, and Andrade, got the name right, to become the new United States champion.
Unbelievable. I hope he gets booked now. Because after Rusev and Nakamura's reigns, apparently when you win that thing, you just go missing for many months and then come back for a random match and a kickoff show. But it's exactly what that thing needed because he's the dog's bollocks, isn't he, Samoa Joe?
You're right. Andrade and Rey Mysterio are booked for Fastlane on the kickoff. Samoa Joe hasn't got a match.
Yeah.
It's already working. Knackers.
Is he getting close to your power 3, by the way?
Oh, he's like on the outskirts, like me ironic power 3. It's not ironic.
It's not ironic.
It's a fully
your
fledged
boys?
Yeah, my boys stable. Well, they don't qualify apparently. Although I've heard that Dolph Ziggler's in somebody's or something.
You
he's a
can't have
world
been
champion.
a world. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So who knows what the rules are?
Well, somebody does.
But yes, your boy's stable.
Legitimately, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up there.
Right. Do
Awesome.
you know who Ross's boys are?
No, who are your boys?
Big E,
Yep.
Rusev. And it was Kevin Owens, but it's on something nice now.
Oh.
I
Can't be,
enjoyed
though.
heel
He's
Kev. Yeah.
What?
What?
He's had the title.
Huh?
Yeah, but
That's what I mean. This is before.
This isn't the
sorry.
OSW review rules.
This was like from.
That's what I thought you were using.
This started in 2016. This.
Oh, okay.
3 years in the making.
Nice. It shows. It shows that none of them have gone anywhere since. Nice. Speaking of boys, Ricochet and Aleister Black defeated The Bar. I like doing a segue and it has no connection what we're just talking about. To keep the show on track, you know. Yeah, Ricochet, the NXT guys, the NXT boys, the lads,
the
whatever
best
they call
tag team in
themselves.
the world suddenly, and just beat everyone.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I was thinking
That
about
was a
you know that they're in that match on Sunday. I was asking Sam.
Are they?
I've not seen this week's NXT yet, and apparently I don't know what's aired. How far is it aired?
The first round of the
First round
Dusty
was this
Rhodes
week.
was this week.
So it hasn't aired the semi-finals.
Nope.
They can't win on Sunday then, can they? They're going to rock up on NXT without the championships next week.
Oh.
They haven't thought that through, have they?
Well, Triple H will have thought it through, but Vince.
Unless they just
No, they had it until now.
Yeah.
Because they do pretend it's like.
Do you think if they
happening
do
now,
win,
don't
then
they?
they'll be like, do a new skit and be like, oh, it's an overdub. He goes, hey, I can't find my tag titles anywhere. Oh, just go on to NXT, doesn't count. All right. Oh, here they are.
Yeah.
Air guitar, Moronello.
Trying to think the predictions before, and I was like, if that hasn't aired, how can they do it? Because NXT is treated as if it's live, isn't it?
Yeah, which works if they've given more than 3 weeks notice
Yeah.
to debut a new thing. Still can't believe that this is it. But anyway, the science says everything. Mandy Rose defeated Naomi. I was very
I
surprised at
hated
this.
this, man. Blood feud. I'm going to nick
Right.
your husband. Starts with a nice, gentle collar and elbow tie-up, and then 4 moves later, it's over. What was the point in that?
I assumed they were going to have Mandy Rose defeat Asuka for the title, and then have Naomi get a revenge by taking the title off Mandy Rose at WrestleMania. But she just pinned her here in about a minute.
Yeah.
What Warrior had more effort beating Honky Tonk Man?
Like, I thought it would have been like a good, competitive 15-minute match, showing that Mandy Rose can wrestle. Because we haven't really seen that so far, have we? When she
But she
wrestles,
can.
it's short. That's harsh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she hasn't, has she?
We don't know, do we? She hasn't been really given the chance to. Every match she's in is short.
Well, we'll see on Fastlane.
She's strong.
Good.
She can lift people up.
She can lift people
She
up.
can knee people in the face like Kenny Omega. Better
Yeah.
than Kenny Omega, I would say.
Better than Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
Knee
Cornette
people
would
in the
say
face.
so.
Cornette would. Oh, he would. He did the MLW commentary.
He's
It
back,
was-
he's
oh,
back
it
in
was-
the biz.
It was great, just all the stuff. There's so many people here, you can only fit more in if they had Vaseline coated in them.
Some people on Twitter, some of them were liking it. Some of them were like, "I'm sick of this whole herd again." That someone said something essentially along the lines of that, just nonsense words jammed together, and they were like, "I'm sick of Cornette's bull."
I was listening. You know,
But he was
he's been,
commentating. Oh,
you know, he's been watching
know.
Raw recently and reviewing it. I flicked one.
oh
of them
has
on.
he? Oh.
Yeah, but he's,
This is why people are sick of it.
it's all like
Yeah.
it's all very good stuff, but he's applying like the logic of wrestling to stuff that he doesn't know the context of.
Right.
So it's like it's sort of pointless. Like he was having a go at Leo Rush for Finn Balor being like sort of standoffish to Leo Rush because he thought that Leo Rush was just a manager.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like,
he
no,
thinks he's a manager like him.
Yeah.
He was a manager.
I
Like,
didn't know he's
no.
like a fully fledged 205
Have you
live
seen Leo
wrestler.
Rush?
Yeah.
Like jacked, yeah.
Yeah. So it's good, like if you want to learn like the nuances of like wrestling, but it's not good in terms of context.
Right.
So it's like yeah.
Yeah, I'll say this again. Cornette talking about anything from the 80s and 90s, maybe the early 2000s, was doing OVW. Fantastic. He's like a lot of people. He'll watch Raw every week and complain about not liking it, but likes the things that, oh, I remember when Anderson did the spine buster? So he's turning into the fans now, and oh, that's depressing. Anyway, moving on.
I want to see the payoff. It's one of these All Elite events has to be Cornette taking the Joey Ryan dick bump. That would make my day.
I don't think that will
Oh,
happen.
that's so good.
I think he'll shake hands with Kenny Omega first before that
Yeah.
happens. What happened? That's pretty much it. Yeah, then sparks live between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, but
Say that
it
again.
was-
I'll rip your arm off.
I thought it was just okay, here's a segment. It almost felt like the dark match. That wasn't 205 Live.
It's just a
that was
filler
on.
to get to the
Yeah.
match, isn't it? But one thing that you forgot to mention on Raw, which I saw you tweet about because you loved it. Ronda! Ronda, hold the belt up!
Ronda!
Dan!
Thank you for watching,
Dan!
man. Ronda!
Stephanie Backstage. I can control Ronda. She's telling.
Ronda! Just like, who the hell's that?
She does eventually go like, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Damn you, John Cena. As well, our truth this week deserves a mention. And Lacey Evans making more little appearances.
That was the most character development we've seen so
Yeah.
far. Mrs. Sexy Gloves.
Yeah, right?
that's all we know about her. She can walk, she dresses nice, and she's got sexy gloves.
Yeah.
I like her music.
You're not ready. She always says that and then leaves.
Yeah.
He's just talking about her. What else? NXT was very good this week. If you like work rate, because the work was rated high.
It was just
Oh,
all
God,
wrestling,
awful.
wasn't it? To be honest.
It was a big pack of wrestling. It was a multi-pack. Can't sell them separately.
No.
All hidden. There was one moment, though. See the Street Profits versus Mustache Mountain.
Forgetting the rules of tag team wrestling. Bloody
I
hell.
mean, no, they knew it, but the referee should have been like, oh, we're bad.
Yeah.
All right, so if you didn't watch it, and you should do, it was a very good episode of NXT. Street Profits were in the bottom right-hand corner the entire match.
Mustache Mountain. They were the other two. They were in the top left.
Right.
Yeah,
Mustache Mountain on the top. Yeah. And then there was a bit of a brawl, melee, and then they went, all right, cool, I'll make the tag. But go to the other corner.
They'd all been on the
top left
outside.
one.
They'd all been on the outside and then scooted round, and just because it was convenient, just tagged themselves in on Mustache Mountain's
I was
corner.
doing spots to the up there, all
That's
gone
just-
there. And he did the tag, and all of freaking Full Sail went, wait, what?
That's just modern day wrestling referees for you, though.
It was.
Gets to like past the halfway point of tag team matches, go,
I can't remember.
I mean, you are right, but this,
I can't remember her name, but it was the woman ref, and she always looks annoyed, so I couldn't tell if something had gone wrong or she was just concentrating, because she does. All refs have that stern face, so I couldn't tell really. Apart from Earl Hebner, who just looks confused.
Oh, I've messed up my Hall of Fame pick this week.
Oh,
Have you seen
Have
his
you?
Twitter account?
who's?
It's an absolute goldmine. Earl Hebner. It's
Oh, yeah, well, I'm
it's
such one of the older
been
ones.
inactive for about 5 years now, but
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, some of the stuff on there. How's he?
I don't think he's deleted some of the bad ones as well, has he? He's left them
No, it's all
all up.
on there if you want to have a look.
He offered someone his genitalia, I think.
He's done that. He's done many things.
Yeah.
He was saying he had the best lips compared to all the Impact knockouts.
That's right.
Ah,
he's an old man.
go and have a look. I don't understand how he's a fully functioning human adult with the way he tweets.
Yeah, but at least he uses Twitter to sell T-shirts. Yeah. What else happened? Oh, El Ligero is on NXT UK, but because we've realised, no, Ligero is a Spanish word. You'd say it like
Ligero.
Ligero, or how Spanish people say it.
Doing
It's
a
like,
Simon Miller, are they? From back in the day?
oh, good. Commentator of the year.
I love that, me. You had to do it on purpose because we recorded one of the episodes in the wrong order, so you had to purposely say it wrong.
Bloody hell. I did not know that.
Yeah.
All I know is I saw him and I was like, oh, good job commentating. I was like, no, actually someone said he's mad with you because you put him in Butchermania. No, Simon Miller. Have you seen the size of him?
He wouldn't be mad with you.
He's a
He's
lovely
not
man.
capable of being mad.
Yeah, but I didn't realise at the time. So I saw him coming. I'm like, oh, nah. Look at that. That's a lot of meat. And then he went, all right, Maffew. I'm like, oh, God. That was great. Because he didn't realise he wasn't commentating anymore until he watched Loaded.
Did he not?
Apparently, according to him.
Oh. I jumped me before I was pushed. Just before.
Well done.
The second
Yeah,
before.
you there, like, you saw it coming, like. NXT UK. Oh, yeah. Travis Banks defeated.
Oh.
No, Devlin beat Banks.
Oh, he did.
In a full count anyway.
So
I
what you were
completely
watching-
had a brain freeze there.
What
Trying
you
to
were
guess
watching there
everything.
before off this week's...
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus
Idiot.
Christ.
Yo,
His dive from the
Yeah.
balcony, yeah.
What a madman.
and Spanish
Brilliant.
fly off the
Apron. It was
Yeah.
full of stuff.
This was a feud ender.
When he did that dive, though, the camera followed him down, and I was expecting to see him dive onto like 10 people, like ring crew and everything. Just onto Devlin, just onto him. I was
Right.
like, whoa, all right. But it was fine. It was a good match. Joseph Connors sadly lost to Ligero, so he's still, he can. Come on, Joe, I believe in you. He deserves so
Good.
much more, all right? He was a good WCPW champion.
He's got a storyline with him, but without him, it's just. He's like Doritos when they dip.
Every promo they give him is like, yeah, I lost last time, but you've seen nothing yet. This is
I know I've
inevitable,
sucked up
boy."
till now,
I
but
know.
just you wait, and then nothing happens.
I know.
So we insult him every week. I'm very sorry, Connors.
He's great heel.
Very nice to me.
I don't know. Oh, he said I had a depressing body once, so no.
Oh, he was popping the boys in the airport that
That
day.
was really cruel of him. He'd never been mean to me before, and then in front of the other wrestlers, he was like, "Oh, you're right." That's a Midlands accent. That
That would be a good gimmick, though. Joseph Popper, boy. What you friggin' idiot.
and Joseph,
Joseph
Pop.
Popper.
Joseph
Yeah.
Poppers. You can't call him
Oh,
Poppers.
Just comes out with a bag off from the fans. Go on then, take one.
What's one of this? Oh, he's losing. He's getting beat up. He goes, he's going to the bag.
Popeye. Call him Popeye. Popeye. Yeah. Popeye Poppers.
Popeye the Poppers, man.
Popeye the Poppers, man.
Yeah. He's Popeye the
The
Poppers,
Popper man.
man.
Nude,
He
nude.
sniffs- There's Joseph Connors, you gimmick. Free of charge. NXT UK bookers. Merry
He'll
Christmas.
take any booking he can. Do. He's gonna be
When
doing
he's
that.
on the floor.
He just wants some more. He's popped by the paupers man. Noot noot.
Not Newt News. That's
Pingu, isn't it?
Pingu the Popeye's penguin.
Noot noot.
He's Pingu the Popeye's penguin.
Noot noot. I was going to mention, by the way, Bobby Lashley gets stuck in the middle of McIntyre. And
That was a Chuckle Brothers Routine 101.
Oh, that was another good
To
one.
me, to you. Bobby was confused.
Another thing from NXT US was that Montez Ford dressed as Phone Jagger. Did you see when he came out of the ring?
Yeah.
He had the hat, the beanie pulled down with the sunglasses
Yeah.
over it.
Because I was referencing to some guy who's been, like people take clips and put them on Twitter and they end up getting used as a response. But I don't know who it was. Some guy who said phone jacker.
That was me.
I know.
Oh, right, cool.
Yeah, it was a horrible thing. That didn't go anywhere. Sorry.
I bring the swag like nobody. Their entrance music's really good. I like it.
Yes, it.
Feel bad for D'Angelo
Why?
because no one likes him.
Oh,
Yeah.
because he understands the rules of wrestling.
Is he as bad as everyone says?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait a minute, let me ask Twitter.
Especially when he's been there for like at least 5 years. At least. Maybe more.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I've been there for...
Been there for years.
No, I think
I
this is
feel
the
bad
gimmick
for him.
that'll
When he-
help
do you remember
bring him
that
up to the major leagues and get him ruined.
The brief time when he was a singles star and he had that convoluted taunt where he would do 3 taunts in one.
No.
One of them was the mixing, the basketball thing, and something else. I can't remember what it was. It
Wasn't-
used to take like 30 seconds to complete.
Wasn't little box, big box, cardboard box? Just don't talk, Matthew. Just don't ever talk. Little box. I'll be putting a little box after this. And I've just checked on Twitter and they say Jando Dawkins is not as bad as Tori Wilson being in the Hall of Fame. Oh, thank you, Twitter. To do anything else from wrestling? I think that's absolutely
Exhausted
jam-packed. Like a bacon buddy. New Japan.
Osprey and Jay White had a good match. Jay White won.
Oh, good.
You seen that
Osprey
video of Osprey's parents watching him do the old Stormbreaker on Jeff Cobb?
No.
So his dad's a proper Cockney man. He calls him Bill. He's like, "Oh, Bill, you're never gonna effing do that. He weighs 250 pounds." And he does it and he goes, "Bloody hell, Bill! You've been lifting the weights."
You slay.
Leave it at.
He's swearing all the way through it, and the man was like, "I'm very sorry for all the bad language you heard."
Oh, I like that.
Sorry, I've got a Russian living in my chest at the minute. That was a bad joke. Chesty cough.
Oh, chesty cough.
Got a Russian living in there. I was saying before, by the way, Benadryl, the cough medicine, I think that's what it's called, mixed with vodka would be a delightful drink.
You're
bit
getting,
like-
into,
Wow.
you're getting into SoundCloud rapper territory.
I was
like
going to
this.
say, I mean...
A bit like the
Good
grenadine vodka
you
mix.
good you You're going to get a
think
face
Joseph-
tattoo and rainbow dreadlocks and that.
Joseph Popeye would be like, no, man, it's too much. Too much.
All that purple drank is what they call it.
Yes.
Is that what's meant to be in Montez Ford's cup?
I don't know about that.
Because that's a bit racist if it is.
Is it?
I don't know.
Hang on, ask Twitter if it was racist.
No.
Let's have a rummage in our mailbags.
Oh, it's time for the best segment that we have on the show, the Hall of Fame. Yeah,
Leave it in.
Leave it in.
Leave that in.
It's the mailbag, everybody.
It's the mailbag. Let's go.
Mail, I'm going to put you do the rest of the show. There you go. Hand it to us.
Botchamania.
It's good. I like acting annoyed when I mess up because I'm like, yeah, good. My video series proves everyone's been in it. Question number 1. Hello, lads. I was on a backpacker holiday to Vietnam recently when I crashed a moped trying to avoid a stray cat. Actually, it's a stray cat here, but I'll correct them. Due to this cat, I have ended up with a broken arm. Oh, well,
Oh.
should probably read these all before I read them out, so I'll laugh at the horrible bit. With a broken arm, which has now ended up needing surgery, and I'm out of action for 6 weeks. Oh, bloody hell.
Man.
During my hospital visit, I was in a room with 5 of the beds. And these beds were Vietnamese locals who were all at death's door by the looks of their state.
Bloody hell.
Where is this going? Being the only Westerner in the ward, I garnered a lot of looks and attention. When it was time for the doctor to snap my bone back into place, around 5 to 6 people sat up like a prime undertakers to watch my pain and anguish. I'm fairly sure my suffering ended up in many Instagram stories, and I was temporarily famous across the Hue district of Vietnam. My questions to you are the following. Should I have just hit the cat, or did I do the right thing? Have you ever injured yourself to protect someone or something else? Thanks to the hard work, and Jack, I love your Sunderland references.
cheers, mate.
And hope to see you at Wembley at the end of the month.
Que sera,
So,
sera.
Tell me mama would be home for tea. cheese and chips on Wembley Way. Oh, it was awful, that.
What's Bill's dad doing it? That's Callum from Durham. Thank you, Callum,
Cheers,
for that
Callum.
mini story.
Lovely town.
Durham is, the story was bloody horrible. So we're being asked if you were in Callum's position and you're on your moped and you can see the cat coming.
He did the right thing. Because even if he hits the cat, he's still taking a fall.
He might have had a worse fall if he'd hit the car.
Yeah, might have been like...
Over.
Depends how big the
Oh,
cat
yeah,
was.
mopeds aren't that big,
If
are
it was
they?
Garfield, then he's struggling.
Oh, right. Some fat cats out there in Vietnam. I sort of read. Yeah, I mean, a cat... I can't say if it was a cat, I would probably go, nah, because if maybe, let's say it's a car, because I'm going to drive a moped. I probably wouldn't. I'd probably go for it because...
9 lives, haven't they? It's fine.
Yeah, let's go with that answer, yeah. But a dog, I'm like, nah, I'd drive off a cliff if it meant saving a dog. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm like there, falling to me death, go, The dog just, look at the dog's just going like that. What about yourself, Jack?
I think he did the right thing, but I like cats. So, yeah.
Okay. And have you ever done that in real life or something similar?
No, not me. I'm back on you two having something.
When I was sort of, I was like 5 or 6, and my brother was like 3 or 4. You know the age where you've learned to walk, but you can still surprise your parents with a new burst of speed. Suddenly you can walk better than they thought you could, right?
He's going to grow up to be an Olympic sprinter.
Yeah.
Hey.
My... Did you swear? Should
I
we
went,
Okay.
He swore in German. Carry on.
So we were walking. Well, I was being taken to school. My brother was with my mum. He wasn't old enough for school yet, but he was of walking age. And he ran off from her towards like a roadwork, like a hole. And apparently I ran in the way and stopped him. So I didn't injure myself, but I risked injury to do that. But I don't remember. So I've received all these plaudits for it, but literally can't remember doing it. So well done me. Yeah.
Say you did it.
Yeah. Why?
Someone says so you did something good. Yeah, it was me.
You're welcome, Tom. He never thanked us for it because he can't remember either.
Apart from the dog story, which takes my version of events, take about 45 minutes. I've told it everywhere, but look after the mate's dog. It went rabid on us. It's like, oh, great, fantastic. It was, what was it? God, it's been so long since I've what are the big dogs? Don't say Roman Reigns. Say Roman Reigns.
Great Danes.
Westwood.
Pit Bulls.
The ones that have the...
Staffies.
Yeah, Staffy, and have the little barrel, say people.
Oh, St. Bernards.
Yeah, that's it. It was that. It was a John one, so it was a joke on for somebody else. So it was the type of dog that would save your life, then kill you.
Right.
And yeah, it went rabid, but it was on a Sunday evening in, Christ, was it Walker? Aye.
Walker.
So it was right over the street to a park. It was kids playing on the swings and that. So I'm like, all right, I really don't want to be holding this huge dog. Like, his paw could take me out. But if I let this dog go and it, does something to a kid, I'd fucking never forgive myself. So basically, the dog attacked me. Well, felt like 3 hours, probably about 10 minutes. And everyone heard me going, ah! in the middle of the square. And everyone go, what the bloody hell's that noise? Looked out the window. Went, oh, look at, see the size of that dog. Hello, police. Yeah. But everyone did that. I was like, so someone's coming. I'm not, but someone's coming. And yeah, so many police cars came that jammed the entrance. So and all the police are like, I'm not getting out. See the size of that dog. Until one officer stepped out and just went, here, boy. And it, like that. All went back to being docile. But yeah, then I had to walk. They couldn't move all the police cars in time. So they were just around the corner. Can you walk? And I went, well, nah. Both my feet look like Jesus' back.
Oh, were you actually proper messed up?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I basically saw what's the foot doctor, chiropodist.
Right. Yeah.
And they just went, oh yeah, you're gonna have bad feet. I went, cool. What can be done? Nothing. Like, cheers. But yeah, and it was this line of kids and like mums just watching, like, oh, so it's like, yeah.
How many stars did it get in the Observer? This epic time limit.
That's
draw.
one when Mick Foley did someone said, oh, can you say hello to my friend, the Botchmania guy, or whatever. He's hope you're doing all right, pal. And I'm like, hell, thank you, Foley. And he's like, oh, at least it wasn't your face. It's like, thank you, Foley. And he goes, what, this happened and no one filmed it? And he goes, I didn't do Hell in a Cell in the house show, mate. Thank you, my favourite wrestler of all time. Anyway, enough about me. Hello, lads. Love the pod and channel. One of my favourite things in wrestling is a good finisher. However, there are a lot of wrestlers with bad finishes in WWE. Insert hug joke here.
Oh, is that Bailey?
Oh, okay.
I like the belly.
Oh, all right, yeah.
She's the master of the belly-to-belly suplex. What's wrong with that?
They work for Shane Douglas. And there seems to be a variety of great moves that are not used. Now with the pump-up powerbomb, it does say pump-up, by the way, being taken from Kevin Owens in favour of the stunner, which WWE superstar would you give a new finisher, excluding Bayley, which is kind of the obvious answer? In my opinion, 2 wrestling moves that should be used are the gut-wrench powerbomb, previously used in WWE by 5-star legend Jake Hager.
Huh?
Also, Big Cass's East River Crossing was always a move I think should be used as a finisher. Jad Haydar from Lebanon.
Thank you, Chad.
Why is your name nearly exactly the same as Jake Hagar's? Hang on. Hang on, is this him?
Was it Chad?
Jad.
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 Cheers, mate.
Jad Haydar.
Um,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the gut wrench powerbomb was great. It was Steve Williams' Dr. Bomb. So, yeah, someone should nick that.
Yeah.
The vertebraker should come back in some form or fashion. What a move that was.
Love a vertebraker.
Yeah, probably for good reason
Didn't-
that's not done on a regular
Didn't
basis.
Cody
though.
do it on Nick Aldis? Or wasn't there a vertebraker teased in that NWA title match, maybe? I'm not
I
sure.
don't remember that.
Did he go for
I was there.
I like the Unprettier as well. Which can
Steiner
be
screwdriver.
Which can be reversed into a vertebraker.
You seen that? What
Oh,
an absolutely nuts move. How the hell did he get away with doing that?
'Cause he was-
Trust me, pal. Don't worry, I'll have you up there. I'll just go whoop, and you'll drop on your head from many feet.
So I've changed my mind. Oh, tough. I'm really strong.
I was watching, you know, New Legacy Inc. The
Yeah,
lads who
I do know them.
computer games and that. Oh, you actually know them?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Right. Well, I was watching some of their Fire Pro Wrestling Brawl for All tournaments where they they just put 2 wrestlers in a cage and turn pinfalls off, and they put a simulation on, and it just gets ridiculous. But the best thing I've ever seen was I think it was Linda McMahon against Dixie Carter. And they start bringing out all these moves that should all be finishers. At one point, they start like doing low blows all the time. They're just freaking out on commentary. At one point, Linda just gets a scythe out of nowhere and starts raking her like an old school foreign object. And they're like, "She's got a scythe. What's going on?" Dixie does a spinning brainbuster, and it's the best thing I've ever seen. So it's not real, but I want to see Dixie Carter's spinning brainbuster
Yeah.
brought into wrestling. Such a good match.
So I think it was from that channel as well. Somebody shared the pop-up stunner that Owen should do. He somehow did it on. I think he must have put like 2 clips together and made a new move out of it. But so you shoot him off the ropes like you did for the pop-up power. Do pop-up stunner, yeah.
Like an RKO.
A bit similar to an RKO, but it looked good all the same. It was on
Yeah.
Here Comes the Pain.
I think did Rikishi or somebody use it briefly? Or it was in one of the video games. I think it was Rikishi. It was like, yeah, grow a press slam into a. Someone
into
did
the
it.
Rikishi driver.
No, into a like an RKO type move. It
Wow.
was- who did that? Oh,
Mark Mara, didn't he? Oh, that was a.
Oh, it was a TKO. No, it was a
Yeah.
proper. I think Bubba do it. Like, oh, Devon's not here. Whatever. Whoop. Caught the middleman. Keep his money. So whose finishes the? I don't think Bailey's finishes that bad actually because people pop for it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it very fits the gimmick, doesn't it? It was just a bit naff
That
looking.
beforehand.
Yeah, if Bailey did a pop-up power bomb, it would be like.
When she used it to beat Sasha in that really good match, she had just reverse Ronda her off the top rope as well. So it wasn't too
Yeah,
like, oh, she's
okay.
only beating her with a belly to belly.
The one finish I hated was, I know he doesn't do it anymore but because he never wins, but Jinder Mahal's Collapse.
Oh,
Oh, you're right. That was his finish.
Look crap, didn't it?
yeah, it wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Um,
Have Jinder Mahal do a vertebraker. That's what we're all here for.
Yeah. No, I agree with Ross. Hello, diddlers, diddlies, and diddle-dee-dees. Recently, I watched Takeover Phoenix, which is the first NXT show I've watched since it stopped airing on TV in my country of South Africa. Having heard, oh God, get the map out. Having heard so much about Bianca Belair, I was looking forward to seeing her in action. But during the hype package of the match itself, she kept saying she was undefeated, syllable by syllable, adding claps for emphasis. A mannerism
undefeated.
I find to be incredibly annoying, and because of this, I took an immediate dislike to her.
Right.
My question is, which good wrestler do you dislike for very petty reasons? Keep up the good work. Regards, Kyle Van Zyl.
Right.
I've completely forgotten my answer.
I used to know thank you in
South African.
no, there isn't a South African still. No,
Oh,
it's,
right.
in Zulu, I think.
Oh. Hasn't South Africa got loads of languages?
Do.
at the moment?
God, it's gone on my head completely. You know when you learn something but you never use it for
Yeah.
ages. Anyway, let's talk about this while I don't look like I'm on my phone looking what thank you is in Zulu. Good wrestler do you dislike?
For petty reasons.
There's many wrestlers I dislike because they're crap Twitter accounts. But there's too many to list here.
The one that's I had an answer before, but I've forgotten it completely. But the one that springs to mind is Roman Reigns from like 2014 onwards, where you just do that face.
What
You know when
face?
someone's speaking a bit of smack to him, he did that face like, I'm not taking you seriously.
Like
Like,
the-
Right.
ooh. He's like, ugh. Yeah. So he didn't have a clue what else to do, so he just went. Ugh.
He might as well have done like the tosser sign.
Yeah.
Imagine if he did that.
But I guess Becky falls in that category for me with a little mouth.
Why?
Watch it. Watch someone cut a promo next time, and you'll not be able to take your eyes off it.
I'm trying to think of one. Right, I can do this. I'm gonna go for no. That's a bit.
Go on. No, do it.
No,
I'm still looking.
No.
No, go on.
No, it's literally because it became some sort of like. There was one Wrestlers of the Week once where both the Young Bucks were on it, and Pacitti and them were like, "How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna differentiate which one was better than the other?" And I was like, "Well, I'll watch the match. I'll see which one did better, and then that's it." And they disagreed, but I did it anyway. And
Right.
I think that's what happened. Sorry, Pacitti, if that's not how exactly it went down. But Matt Jackson won, and in an interview with the pair of them, Matt Jackson was more giving towards the interview as well.
Right.
Although Nick Jackson was fine, but I just find myself preferring Matt Jackson over Nick for very petty reasons. For even though they're both equally good in the ring, I think. In fact, you could argue that Nick does the craziest stuff. I just prefer Matt loads. So I don't dislike Nick Jackson. I've got a fave out the two, and that's mine.
I was leading to something where they saw that on Twitter. Goes, no, I was the better one or something. But no, that's fair enough.
I might get blocked because do you see the thing on Reddit?
I thought this was going
no,
like.
have you seen this?
No.
Someone said the Bucks suck. Another one of the teams needs to step up and take this spot or something like that. They got blocked by the Young Bucks, but they were talking about the Milwaukee Bucks, the NBA team. So they just did a search and saw it and then went, right, well.
They're a bit touchy, some wrestlers, like, aren't they?
Oh, any wrestler that vanity searches and replies, like, I hope I haven't, touch wood. I've never, like, added a wrestler going, you messing up. That's just something I don't like, I guess. But, yeah, they find it. And they're like, I'm like, you've looked for you're looking for this.
Jimmy Havoc spoke about this on Straight to Hell, available now on Cultaholic.
What did he do?
He's like, I'll have it. I'll have vanity searching. Now he's just sat there going like, oh.
I'll have that.
Why have people tell you how bad you are? People I dislike for no good. Seth Rollins I disliked for a while. He's really grown on me this year because of the complete absence of any other top guy on the Raw brand. Because, like I said, he would just, my leg. Time to jump off the top rope.
Yeah.
I've hurt my leg again. How can I overcome myself? And I would just, me and me mate were good memories of being at WrestleMania, wrestling Triple H, and that was the entire match. And we're just going, you're an idiot. You're a goon. What you did?
Splash, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, time to do a Phoenix Splash, and he missed it, and it was just like,
It was an amazing Phoenix Splash, though. I remember seeing it and being like,
did he actually hit it?
Well, he did the rotation. I can't remember if he
I don't
hit
think
it.
I don't think he actually
did the
hit it.
rotation and everything, and I was like, whoa.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to say, actually, did he hit Triple H with it?
I don't know.
No, I
but it
can't
looked great. It was so.
It looks so great, he's never hit it.
No, but
there we go, I
he's
hate you,
really
Seth Rollins.
good at it.
You stupid splash that never hits.
He's got a great
If he
Falcon
hit it,
arrow
he'd
as well.
win.
He got a Bobby Lashley pop at the 2015 Royal Rumble when he whapped it out.
The Bobby Lashley.
When he
pop.
whapped it out.
When he whapped it out, yeah.
Oof.
That's not room
Ew.
619 or whatever it was. What was it? Those pictures. Don't remember that. Let's move on. Yes, when he hit that Phoenix Splash at the Royal Rumble in 2015 and he missed, he got the biggest Bobby
That was
Lashley
the first
pop.
time
Yeah.
he got Brother Love pop, because it was the first time he did that.
No, it was Bobby Lashley pop. It wasn't like they haven't gone, yeah, it was like a, whoa.
Yeah, the Bobby Lashley pop's a bit different.
Yeah.
Wow, we
Bobby
are really
Lashley
going
pop's-
back to these, aren't we?
Bobby
Yeah,
Lashley
you're right,
pop's
actually.
more
Yep.
tinged with surprise.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's him.
Go back and watch Lashley's return from that was the Raw after Mania, wasn't it? Oh, that's a long time ago.
What?
Bobby!
And it's all gone well since.
Yeah.
He beat Roman Reigns clean once and got a title match.
He did, and then he just didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Just want to tell my family, I love you guys. Why are you doing it anyway?
My
Right.
sisters
My
abused me
sisters.
when I was a child. They tied me up and left me in a field. They beat me with a broom.
My sister was put hot sauce on me, then put red fire ants on me.
Jokers.
I love you, sisters.
They'll never find them.
That look he does down the camera. Who the hell thought that was a good idea?
Kevin Dunn. Oh, no, sorry. Dana Warrior. That's weird. Thank you for the amazing questions that had us talk about what we felt like after we answered them. As always, please send your questions and money to...
Mailbag at cultaholic.com.
And in Zulu, it is not what I thought it was. So it is Neobonga.
Okay, good.
It's Cultaholic's
And in this week's big question, it is,
So big.
is WWE Fastlane Ascent? No, you freaking idiot. In this week's big question, do we need WWE Fastlane?
Is it too predictable?
Is it too predictable?
Start again.
I'm sorry, lads.
Sorry.
This week's big question is WWE Fastlane
Too predictable. I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, Jack. You thigh slapping get.
God.
You're too
You're supposed to do a super kick.
Oh.
Oh, did the whole thing.
You're so unpredictable.
That took me by surprise, that one. That wasn't
The
too
pumpkin instigator. And let's have a quick rundown of the card. The Usos will get another shot at Miz and Shane McMahon.
No, Shane and Miz will get a shot at the Usos.
Why are they listed first on Wikipedia? That's BS.
Has it got C next to the champion?
It does have a C
That's
next to
alright.
champ. Ooh.
George
Anyway,
at ringside.
Well, I reckon the Usos...
just saying, the foreign
Usos-
object known as Miz Dad.
The Usos are going to win that. That's quite predictable, surely. And Miz and Shane will fall out in Miz's hometown.
George will slap Miz in the line with Shane as his manager.
I'd rather see Miz, just for the novelty of it, I'd rather see Shane turn heel, but he's not going to.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to get the tag match? It's going to be Miz and Miz Dad versus Vince and Shane.
Oh,
Just thought about that.
imagine
the romper suit George will wear from the 70s, a velveteen romper suit to wrestling. I'm all about that.
My dad can have your dad.
Imagine Vince swaggering down the ramp. No chance. Yes, Shane skipping around him like the DX promo where they pretend to be them. It would look like that. It was so good.
He jumps off the WrestleMania sign. Miz Dad rolls out the way because he's professional. And he pins him.
I'm dancing, Dad. Woo! Stop it.
Daniel Bryan defends his title against Kevin Owens. The Boston Hug Connection. God, that is their name, isn't it?
That's the Samoan Slaughterhouse. Renee Young. Samoan Slaughterhouse.
Jackson Tamina. Asuka defends her title to prove that she's still alive against Mandy Rose. The Shield. Yeah, that one. So Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley. I've just realised, as Roman Reigns dealt with leukemia and cancer and come back before Jason Jordan.
Yeah,
come back
Jason
from his
Jordan's
injury.
just done.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
he's
done. I
neck,
think he's
isn't
in a
it?
production role.
Oh, he's actually gone now?
I think he actually is,
wow.
yeah. It just never
He
really-
has been working in a production role. It's like
I
he's
don't
not
know.
being officially like announced that he's
Yeah.
retired. Like,
But he's bad, yeah.
Because I've not thought about him enough to Google him or anything like that.
Oh.
I thought he was recovering.
It's a shame because if it wasn't for the Kurt Angle's son thing, he was doing really well.
he was doing well as the geek, as Kurt Angle was back in the day.
Yeah, he kind of.
He just didn't get the joke. He wasn't in on it.
But if him and Gable,
Right.
they broke up him and Gable for some reason. I don't know why. But you
No,
know.
I bet they put him that white hot tag team. of
Shelton.
Bobby Roode.
Oh yeah,
and-
and with Bobby Roode. I meant when he was with Shelton. But yes, anyway.
Oh,
carry
God,
on.
yeah.
He was.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Is he still employed?
Yeah,
He was in the Royal
he was in
Rumble?
I know, but that was like 3 years ago, wasn't it? Yeah. Gable and Rude will wrestle the Revival and Aleister Black and Ricochet. And Gable and Rude have some argument here because the NXT lads have got all the title shots. Like, hang on. And Revival are like, we don't care. We're not getting an entrance. And Mysterio and Andrade probably have the match of the night. Oh, and then Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. If Lynch wins, she'll be added to the Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania 35. If Charlotte wins, we riot.
No, Becky's done. Whatever that means.
That's right.
done.
Yeah.
Retired.
Yeah. You'll be doing Jason Jordan role. So, do we need this show?
No.
Is the question.
Well, is it too predictable? Is the question.
When people say predictable and stuff for WrestleMania is more often than not supposed to be like the storyline ending to
Yes.
these things. So to say predictable, I'm like, well, yeah.
And you need to get there,
Right.
but
But
these
do
are-
we need 2 shows in February is what we're asking. And
Like all of these, apart from Andrade and Rey Mysterious, are like just
sorry, it's March. Sorry, I know I messed up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
just matches for matches' sake, aren't they? I know Becky's has got something riding it, but the rest of them like don't have anything.
Yeah, right.
but
What have we
Becky's
got?
is the most predictable on the card.
Do you reckon?
She's got to win.
I'm intrigued, mate, 'cause it's like she's got one leg, so how can she beat Charlotte Flair?
She was still on crutches, wasn't she? This
Yeah,
week?
something's
Still in-
got to happen.
Well, Zach Gowen could beat Vince McMahon. Daniel Bryan, versus Owens is there to kill time between Kofi and
You don't
Bryan,
think Owens has
hopefully.
got, how do they protect Owens in that finish? Because he's just come back.
Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Right.
To turn on him. Bum, 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 bum. I'm with Daniel now.
Sammy
yeah.
fights for the good cause, doesn't he?
Meat.
Yeah.
Not non-meat. Yeah.
Yeah, not
Yeah, non-meat.
And the New Day don't have a match.
They're in India.
Yeah.
I know they're going to be there, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're presumably going to be. Yeah.
Maybe they'll crash the show.
They're watching from India, watching it on the network on the TV, and it'll be sideways. Asuka, Mandy's just there. That's, like I said, hopefully Mandy's going to beat it. And then
Really?
Well, until this week's SmackDown, like I said, I thought she was going to feud with Naomi.
Asuka's
Couldn't
gotta
get that
retain.
finished.
I don't
so
think
you can
Asuka's
do
going to
what?
be on WrestleMania, you know. It's just a little deal from the end of SmackDown, though. Like, if Becky wins, she'll be added to the Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. I read a lot into semantics because I like to nitpick stuff. And I was
You
like,
do?
yeah, the Women's Championship match, isn't there 2 championships? People.
Oh, but there's also a Battle Royal.
Yeah.
The Torrie Wilson Memorial Battle Royal. She's not even dead. Yeah, the Shield is
The
there.
Al Wilson Memorial Battle Royal.
Gold statue of him.
It's the least they can do now.
Domery wins it.
Imagine that.
Oh, the Domery wins.
I
Oh,
want one of them,
no.
a gold statue of Al in his pants. It's a nice desk thing, isn't it?
Give it to a friend or, someone you don't like for Christmas. The Shield is, just okay, yay.
There's a little bit of doubt in that one because, Dean. Because, what are they going to do at WrestleMania? Like, it makes more sense for
Dean
Dean.
won't be there, will he?
With Dean, it's meant to be after that, isn't it?
It's afterwards. Oh, okay.
It's just after.
It's it makes more sense to me to do have him turn on Sunday and then do Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns and then Roman win that one and send Dean away.
Yeah, but I didn't. You'd think they would have the Shield and Reigns' big return at WrestleMania.
They've got new merch as well, which has put me off that idea.
But Ron's already got a match, so
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
so what are they going to do? Are they
Yeah,
all
Rollins
gonna
really teams up with Dean. Oh, yeah, I
Are
guess.
Dean and Reigns going to tag?
I keep forgetting Rollins is wrestling Lesnar. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's just
yeah.
done nothing on Raw.
Yeah.
Well, Lesnar's never there. Sometimes.
And that was Rollins. Yep, Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. Okay, yeah, that's just part of the storyline that I enjoy the majority of it rather than every single week because, as I said before, Revival and anything to do with Raw Tag Team Division might as well not be there. If I was watching WrestleMania live, that would be when I go buy $10 worth of 2 tacos or whatever they're selling. And Ray versus Andrade is just like, hey, have a good match. Like, okay.
Bet they're buzzing on the kickoff show. More people will watch it than the main show. Get to go home early. Love it. I want to be in the kickoff show every single time, me.
Free should stop.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Maybe they'll do or Max Tradition do hair versus mask at Mania.
Oh.
Be nice.
Yes.
Don't see it coming, but yeah, it'd be nice for it.
Andrade's already lost his mask as well. He used to wear one. And it was one of those cases where he took it off and everyone went, he'll be fine. Because he's bloody gorgeous.
Yeah, Dr. Wagner Jr. had that. It's like, oh,
What
bit of a silver fox.
sexy old man he is. Yeah.
That's his new name. Sexy Old Man Jr. God. Al Wilson. The point was it? Yeah, so not essential, but there's some stuff here that actually it's just a good Raw. Or
Yeah,
SmackDown.
there's one match which is like a pay-per-view match, but the rest of them are it's too predictable for me.
Yeah.
I feel like, Elimination Chamber I see the purpose of. That's fine. But not so much faster. But then what do they do? Because do you think if they just ran from Elimination Chamber straight through to Mania, would that be too much of a gap or not?
Judging by the way this show's shaping up, no, because this, what they're developing here, potentially. I mean, stuff will happen, no doubt, and prove is wrong. But
I have an idea.
This was like a Clash of the Champions.
I think there should be some sort of special. I can't think what it would be. Maybe, well, not a takeover because there's one at WrestleMania weekend, but there needs to be something just a bit different in the gap. Not a pay-per-view, not a full pay-per-view, just like a thing. But I can't think of what.
I guess this is, isn't it? Because they're not pay-per-views anymore.
Well,
welcome everyone to Saturday Night Live. No, Saturday Night's main event is what I was going
With
for.
your hosts, 2 guys you've never heard of.
Man in red hat and man in blue hat. I couldn't stand man in blue hat. What a knobhead he was.
Was he the one who was getting heat from everyone? Yeah.
So Braun, is it fake?
What do you think? Well, we rehearsed this.
I would love to have seen Braun just slap him like David Schultz back in the day. Take the fine, Braun. Take the fine. You can afford it.
Because it's a tough business, only the tough survive. Oh, that's just standard question. I think it's fake. You think this is fake?
I saw you got, what's he called? Is it Bob Costas? Is that somebody else? I've just completely forgot the guy's name. The interviewer.
It's Ronaldo, isn't it?
Yes, aye. He sued them for like
it's Bob Costas, not
$425,000,
Yeah.
like in 80 whatever.
Yeah,
it
gave
was.
him hearing it damage
Yeah.
because he stopped him right in
It's
there.
a hell of a lot of money.
Who was the guy that when Hogan just put him in a front face lock and you just
Richard.
Oh, just a friggin' name.
Richard.
Guy from Law and Order. And,
Yeah.
right,
one
and
of
he
those
just
shows.
was a standard front face lock.
yeah,
Can't get away, brother. And then he just
legit, like chokes.
dropped
I love
him
the
out
way he
then.
got back up though. What a professional.
But that was great.
We'll be back after this.
Yeah, he's like, are we on?
Pissing blood off the top of his head.
Yeah, but yeah, that helped the show. That helped WrestleMania, apparently.
Wow.
Because people are like, oh, do you see that all the publicity they got?
Well,
They're like, ask for anyone you want.
We need
Belter.
Lesnar to go on James Corden and just F5 him through
Oh
the
my
table.
god.
See, is it really cool when you talk about when they be able to talk to your host? But you think about nowadays, it's like, it'd be lame as hell, wouldn't
Can
it?
you imagine Lesnar F5 and James Corden straight to hell? I would love to see that. Why does James Corden need to be on everything? Like everything. He's on everything.
He's charming,
He's
isn't
like David Starr.
I think he's an arsehole, me.
Like David Starr.
James Corden versus Walter. That's going to happen. Oh, no. Do you know what I don't like in carpool karaoke? Just to send us home right from there.
Come on. Wrap it up. Do the X.
He starts to... Have you watched any of the carpool? We all have. We've all had a guilty watch of the carpool
I've
karaoke.
not. Well, I know what it is.
Yeah. At the
It's
start,
carpool karaoke. What could it
he's
be?
always on the phone to them. It's like to build the suspense. Oh, who is it? And he's like, hey, mate, yeah, sorry, yeah, I'm running a bit late, so can you help me get to work, please? Like, it doesn't make any sense. He's running late, so they get in the car with him, and then the show doesn't make sense. That's what I don't like about carpool karaoke.
You think carpool karaoke is very unrealistic, but
Yeah.
here we are talking about
On the road to
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
Why doesn't Becky just shoot Charlotte?
I wish
It's unrealistic, this show.
like when he's just doing the setup at the start, I wish the car would just crash or something. Not a fatality, just, write him off.
He swerves to avoid a cat, and then
He gets him in
breaks his arm and he's out for a few
He's
weeks.
in Vietnamese.
I believe in a thing called love. Swerve.
The darkness on.
Yeah, because he goes, and he goes, no, it's a cat. Swerve.
Oh, good.
I'm not topping that. Thank you very much for listening to us go on and on and on about everything but wrestling. I have been Maffew, MAFFEWGREGG, in Alberhausen. Jack, who are you?
Jack the Jobber.
Ross, who are you?
At Ross on Wrestling in Morpeth.
Oh, lovely. And what will you be doing this weekend?
Coming in here to watch Fastlane in a dog cage.
He's in a dog cage.
What?
Me and Adam are in a dog cage watching Fastlane
What,
together.
one dog cage together?
No, we bought two. We're gonna make a super dog cage and just like not put the.
What, ready to rumble?
It's gonna like we're just gonna build them so like you've got the outside and then the ceiling, but not put that middle wall in each of them. Make a super cage.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
getting that
good.
together. They apparently fit in Alsatian, so hopefully they are big enough. So
Oh, that clanger. Well, if you're fans watching Fastlane Beyond Thunderdome with the Cultaholic lads this Sunday, you can tune in.
Yeah.
If not, do what you like. Have a nice life. Don't be the Usos. Get someone else to drive you home if you're drunk.
Man.
And you've been watching us. Thank you very much, Cultaholic. Join us.
Join us. Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. You can follow Cultaholic on Twitter @Cultaholic, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do, you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/Cultaholic. Hit subscribe, and don't forget, join us